Previously on Mass Effect.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Well, what's on your mind, friend?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm Commander Shepard. Don't you know who I am? No, I go out there sometimes.
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
I agree with this sentence. They are both bad.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Are there no authorities to check on your brother?
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
What can you tell me about his ship?
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
I'll check up on that ship.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Welcome back to Mass Effect. We are in the strenuous system. Oh, here it is. This is the missing ship, or the brother from this guy we met on the Citadel. This is where his brother went to the last time he was heard from. I'm just checking the rest of these planets for any survey material. Gas deposit, and I already found a medallion as well. So our friend Garoth, or whatever his name is, Garoth, on the Citadel, said his brother is part of a small, well, what are they, privateers? They're like a shipping company. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict, all compartments are exposed to space, and a fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of Xawin. Now we can land on this planet. We could not until finding that out. We gotta pick a squad. Well, we have been going with Tali and Rex lately, so I'm gonna continue to do that. Here we are. So maybe his brother is still alive. Maybe he's dead. We will have to find out. He's at least been taken. Like, their ship has been destroyed. The crew is... well, there's no life signs on board. But maybe the crew was taken down to this planet. We can see we're here in the middle on the map. So there are anomalies all around. Abandoned camp, anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. Mercenary camp. So that's probably where we have to go to for this mission. In debris, obviously it's some sort of probe. It makes sense for us to just go to the nearest anomaly first and just see what's over there. And then go from there. And then I probably would like to save the mission location last so that we can then leave the planet right afterwards. Here's debris we can recover. Insignia. This fragment appears to be from an old model freighter. part of it is marked with the Chatti outpost insignia.
You lead, I'll follow.
So that is part of the... There's a mission we can do where we are finding all these insignias from old Turian outposts. There's the next one. And some of them we find while we're surveying in space, and some of them we find on planets. Anytime you see that object, like what that we just saw, like that little object sticking out of the ground, it's always going to be a Turian insignia. I mean, it sure looks different, this planet, but it's monotone in its own way. Cold and snow. It's at least different than the last place we were on. Look at that, there's minerals here as well. Looks like a speeder. Like a car of some sort. It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. Well, we'll just be extra careful. Iridium deposit. Iridium. I believe there's the next one just... Oh, squat. Map menu? Just north of us, yes. You can already see... Oh, that was the abandoned camp. You can already see some solar panels and makeshift shelter. Maybe that's where our dead guy over there who was surveying came from. But what was he doing on this planet? There's a generator here? We can turn it on. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Oh, like what? Oh, the minerals. So that was him. He went around and found some interesting different locations. Well, I know we're supposed to do some kind of search and rescue here, but what about delving for minerals? The inner Minecraft player in me is finding this way fun. Cobalt. Yes. Also interesting how part of the gameplay is paused when we do that, and some of it isn't. Obviously, you cannot pause the entire game. Well, we can already see it from here, so we can put a marker there. You cannot pause the entirety of the game because you still need that menu to run. But our character's frozen in place while our little mini game for surveying runs. And the snow falling animation still keeps going. So that's what's interesting to me. There's a beacon. The beacon was a Geth trap. Okay, so there's some armatures. I don't believe we have to worry too much about their regular fire, but their cannons are very devastating. One is down. Two down. Oh, we got hit by one. We still have shields though. Only one left. We can just drive circles around it. You know the old, like some adventure or action games, it's like you just strafe left or whatever, like they'll never hit you. Yeah, that's kind of how this works. We can't interact with this beacon now, can we? Nope. Okay. It's just sort of over now that we've defeated the Geth. Equipment. We did get all kinds of weapon upgrades. Combat Scanner 4. That's the best we have here. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. I'm not trained in shotguns, but I did see some stuff about shotguns. I know we leveled up, I'll deal with that in a moment. I saw a friend share a video about how to make shotguns really, really powerful. I haven't watched that yet, but that might be something interesting. More minerals over here. Palladium. If we want to upgrade our squad, what is a good choice for now? I want to increase lift, that's for sure. Increases radius, so that does mean you could lift multiple people if they're grouped together. I feel like that is a good idea. What if I put everything in Nemesis this time? Reduce the cooldowns on my powers. Then Rex, good question. What do we do with you? 2 points in shotguns, I think, is fine. Actually, do I have you using shotguns? Well, we can worry about that. First, advanced marksman. Maybe. Damping. Increases radius of sabotage, overload, and damping. So that could be good. Lowers the recharge time of sabotage, overload, and damping. So what if we increase damping and hacking at the same time? Okay, I think that's I'm happy with that. There's only a limited amount of points I can spend anyway. I found the probe over here. Remember I warned you for large flat surfaces? Stupid creatures show up. Yeah, just scream at me. It only makes my opinions worse. Let's see. Come on. Still shooting at me. Die already. Okay. That's our second thresher wall, everybody. Oof. I don't like them very much. I'm a little scared of them. We can finally salvage a probe because we have probably upgraded so much. That's a lot of buttons. Let's see. High explosive 5, grenade upgrade. Incendiary explosive 5, grenade upgrade. And armor upgrade exoskeleton. Let's go to equipment because somewhere... Grenade upgrade. Yeah, we only have high explosive 1 equipped. And look at the difference. 10%, 50 centimeter radius, 10% weapons force, 22%, 90 centimeters, 22%. It's not like an incredible amount, but it is more than double the damage bonus we had. Yeah, that's our stuff. We're a bit damaged as the Mako, but it's okay. We just have to go north. As long as we can survive the encounter there, we can go back onto the Normandy and we'll be fine. You can already see them in the distance. You can see these red dots on the mini-map. Oh, they've already spotted me. These are Alliance heavy turrets. And some snipers. It's so fun to, from so far away, to just see their bodies fly. I heard one of my teammates make the sound like they were grabbing their weapon. Okay, those are the only 2 turrets I can see from here. I have to get closer to see the other ones. There's no more people on the ground. Ow. There's the other one. They give half, or is that 2 of them? Like half the amount of XP I get from beating a Thresher Maw. Okay, well, I'm going to park here, save the game, and then go into the building. Right, the layout of this building is supposed to be the same as one we've done before. Yeah, this is exactly like the Asari Slaver one we've done before. Maybe Rex could move up.
Go, go, go! I'm on it.
Yep. I don't like that you are already charging forward so far, my dude. I couldn't hit you? Hello?
I will destroy you!
This isn't going how I wanted it to at all. Well, might have to redo this. Tali, what can you do? Overload would be great. Yes. So, insanity difficulty, right? Sabotage, and I will use warp. I'd like you to peek out from cover. Oh, hello. That doesn't work on him. That kind of works. He just knocked her over. I can use Biotic Throw. He's pretty knockdown resistant. Oh, come on. Yes. I will use Unity to get them back up. And Medigel. Rex, just get away from that sniper's line of fire, I suppose. Tali, you can move up. There's a sniper. That works. See, Singularity is good. You just need to know when you can actually use it.
You must die.
You must die. They're charging towards us. That's a sniper. And they're dead.
Form up.
Huddle up. Final person's upstairs. I believe. Yeah, okay. Let's go around. Wait for my team to get here. He moved, like the enemy moved. But I think maybe our best thing to do here is we round a corner. Oh, it's another sniper. And we immediately... And then they flew over the edge. Follow me, follow me. We're gonna do more trick shots. Just lift, that'll work. I'm starting to not hate my pistol as much. I do think it'll be better if I have high damage and higher fire rate. That is something I desire very much. This looks like sleeping quarters. Disposal canister. Medical interface 5. Okay. Upstairs is where the quest marker leads us to. If you are shocked and amazed that I survived that initial counter, so am I. I'm like, okay, both my teammates are gonna go down, like... They're just coming towards me. I didn't think this through. I'm gonna have to try this again. A locker with a pistol and 2 sniper rifles. It's alright. And then here we have Captain Willem's body. Search. You have discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small datapad, which we take with us. And now our journal's updated to say we can go talk to Garoth and tell him about his brother's fate. And then there's one more crate I saw down here that we can loot. There, storage locker. Some more weapons. And having duplicates of so many things is not that bad. There is an item limit, but we can just sell or recycle all of our duplicate weapons or weapon mods, stuff like that. on the ship we can equip all of the rest of our team with some of the good stuff that we have. And then we can just get rid of anything else, anything excess. And yeah, that's it for what's there to do on this planet. So let's get the heck off of this planet and somewhere warmer. We have arrived at the Citadel Tower. And Garoth is over there. Oh, I don't want to pull out my gun. Tell him what we found.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Maybe the implication is that we did recover Willem's body, but it's never made clear that we actually did that when we played through the quest. Well, and that concludes UNC Privateers. And everything we could do in that star system as well. So now it's on to find a next one. And go do that. So I'll see you out there in space.
Commander, Caden here. Please like and subscribe.